Hello everyone, Thijs here, and I wanted to make a follow-up video about Parallel, the TCG game that has now been kind of 1 year very big out of the scene. And there have been quite a lot of updates. We're actually this month getting into Season 2 of Parallel, and in Season 1 we just had the World Championship behind us in Las Vegas, the tournament I also qualified for. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it really till the end, but it was a great experience having a TCG game with a LAN final, all people just mating in real life and playing a tournament on stage for the people. It was a really great experience, and I think it's really summarized the first year of Parallel really well, where a lot of people were very happy in the community what all was happening. But that's not it, because we're also really moving forward, and what we're mainly moving forward to is with the Season 2, and I felt it was a great time. Besides what Parallel is about, which I will showcase later in the video, I also wanted to just showcase a little bit of the updates that have been happening. And the two biggest updates are, well, we're getting into Season 2 now, and Parallel is investing $1 million into Season 2 in the esport category, which I will definitely be trying to compete in. And if you are looking for a TCG, a competitive TCG, I think Parallel is a very great one to pick up now and try a little bit out. And to showcase you a little bit of all what is possible in Season 2 is... basically, what you want to do is you want to qualify for the major tournaments. The major tournaments that you can see here on the screen, that is the tournaments where you can get yourself towards the World Championship at the end. The system is you have to collect as many points as you can during the year, which you can mainly do with ladder finishes. Then there are some small minor tournaments which are kind of happening every month with the top people that are qualifying from the ladder with a good placement. The major tournaments, which is very, very important because that's where the top 128 people are playing in, as you can see there. And if you do well in a major, you can get a lot of points, and the highest people in points will make it to the World Championship at the end of the year. That's the short TLDR. Basically, collecting points through ladder finishes and doing well with tournaments can get you in the top people in the point earnings, and that's how you make it to the World Championship this year. And it will be another offline World Championship, pretty sure, so very cool, and I'm really looking forward to also see if I can do well and compete. Another big update is, well, something is also happening, and let me showcase you that actually on my phone. We're getting Parallel on mobile. The mobile launch is about to come. It will be out now in the first regions this month, and it will be following up towards the global launch till June, if I'm correct. And I have already been able to play Parallel on the phone. I was one of the early testers on it, and it's been going to quite some improvements, and I do think this is very important for Parallel as well. I think if you can make the game accessible on phone and on iPad or any other desktop, I think that will be a big plus. So I really hope that the launch can go pretty well in that regard. Also, I want to show you a little bit of the videos as well here, which you can see what happened this year with Parallel. We have here some pictures of what happened all in the World Championship in Las Vegas. I was there myself, but as you can see, there is a lot of on-stage matches happening. There's a lot of people there watching, and I really feel it got to me quite good in my soul. I really miss these offline tournaments that are happening. I think it is really cool. Parallel is very heavily investing into that. Because I do think, even though we play an online game, meeting each other in real life and going to these events is a big part of building a community. And what Parallel did in just 1 year is, I think they were in very good direction, and I do hope moving forward we can have more of these tournaments. We have more of a community. There have been a lot of people coming over from Hearthstone, from Marvel Snap, from NTG, a lot of combining because of the competitive game it is now. It's a very competitive game at the moment. There is also a lot of casual people playing in, but a lot of people are definitely wanting to show that they're the best in the TCG scene. For example, Hearthstone also has an esport program, which is now having $600,000 invested this year, and with Parallel doing the 1 million, they definitely try to showcase that they really want to be out there in the TCG scene as well. Besides that, I also, because for some people this will be the first time we're talking about Parallel probably, I want to showcase you some of the game. So, what is a big difference from Parallel towards Hearthstone is every turn you bank a card. So our starting deck consists of 40 cards, and every turn we're banking a card, which basically generates us an energy. At the end of the turn, except turn 1, if you go first, you gain a card back at the end of the turn. So basically you put your worst card at that moment in your bank. Then at the end of the turn you draw a new card. And this way we're gaining energy, which is the mana resource in parallel, which then makes you able to play stronger and stronger cards. Another big difference is the Paragons. So we see here the Paragons. The Paragons are kind of a hero card, you could say. They have an active effect when they are played, but they also have a passive effect. Some are positive, some are negative, depending on how strong the card is. And you could play this any moment in the game, depending on its cost. As you can see, there is a lot of different costs. Some are costing 3, 4, 5, up to 9, depending how strong the Paragon is itself. And they are just an extra resource you could play during the game. And also your deck is a little bit built around it, because there are some passives that are pretty powerful, giving you extra stats, giving you extra buffs in general, which makes the deck a little bit more synergy and everything together. With these two things, the rest is very comparable, I would say, to what you do in Hearthstone. And to showcase you that the best, I'm going to do a little bit of gameplay. Also, the way you collect all the cards in parallel is very similar. You can actually do now, by just playing Rookie mode, which is the bot mode in parallel, just by already beating 3, you can already get yourself a lot of cards together. And if you beat 3 games in Rookie mode, you can actually claim a deck with a referral code, which I have one for as well. I will link that in here as well and show in the description. You can claim a deck for free. A tier 1 deck, a meta deck, people are playing in top 100 legend, let's say. So it's very, very good to claim one of these decks, because if you can continue with one of these decks, you already have a very powerful deck. You should probably look for one that fits your playstyle. We have a Catty deck, which I think is and a Skippy deck, which is very friendly for new players. But there's also control decks for Shroud out there and Nehemia, which might adjust your style a little bit better. But yeah, and if you don't have cards, the best way is to just scrap the card. You can disenchant cards in the scrapping system, and then you can also get new cards. So that's kind of the best way to collect all the cards together. And in general, by just already beating the Rookie mode, you already have around 25 or 30% of the base collection. So it actually is pretty friendly in its way of getting all the cards. Also, if you would like to download the game, the best way is to download it through the Epic Game Store. And that way, with my referral link, use my referral link as well, you directly get 2 extra packs to start with. And after playing 3 games in Rookie mode, you can directly claim a meta deck for free, which I think is a very, very friendly way to already start going and get yourself ready for playing some ladder in parallel. Also, another cool way is to play in the parallel open tournaments, which everyone can just sign up for. The first people that sign up for are playing in the tournament. And they have all a prize pool as well, so it's a pretty cool way to just showcase or to see if with your skill you can maybe do it and get quite far in parallel, or to just have some fun and play a tournament mode while you can also win something for it. But yeah, let's move on to some gameplay. As you can see, well, my camera is blocking it now. I'm currently here at rank 141, playing at Diamond 2. And I'm gonna play you one of the decks that I played here in the World Championship. I played 4 decks at the World Championship. I finished at 9-12 place. I won my first match, but then I lost too, so unfortunately I couldn't get into the top 8. But still, I had a great time. For a first time playing at the Parallel Championship, I think it was pretty cool. And we've got a game here where we're playing against Nehemia at Diamond 1. So a top 100 player here I'm queuing into, which is on Earthen. A little bit more of a control Paragon, where I am more of a... the best you can see, the deck I'm playing is Skippy, is a little bit of a zoo deck. It goes wide with a lot of token-based cards. And it just tries to buff these tokens, get strong from there on. Which is basically the playstyle of the deck. So, one of the things as well that decides who is going first and who is going second. My opponent got an extra 0-2 pot. It's basically a 0-2, dummy, doesn't do much. But it makes you... it makes the going second a little bit more fair. So we're definitely going to keep a 1-drop. I don't think we are gonna... Do we keep a 2-drop? I really look for one of my relics, but maybe a 2-drop is fine to keep here. I do like buffing. So my opponent has a pretty good clear as well. So I really don't mind not going for the other one. So this is how we bank. So what I do now is I bank a card, and this way I gain 1 energy. So now I can play my 1 energy card. This one costs 1, just same, it's very obvious. This costs 2 with a 1/3 stat. Every time you play a friendly cone, it gains +1/+1. So this is my Paragon, and I was talking about Paragons earlier. Let me zoom in a little bit more. The Paragons, so for example, this one has a passive effect. After you bank a unit, create a 0/1 Skippy adjutant. So I banked a unit, which makes me have a 0/1 now on the board. Every time I bank, I can get him back, basically. Also, it has an extra effect, as when I play this card, target all non-parallel muster abilities. So every time I play a muster, which is basically battle cry, I gain a bonus effect. So this one is a little bit important to kill, because if I don't kill this, he gains 1 extra energy every turn, which I don't like to happen. So I am gonna probably play the no snitching, which silences the unit, which then makes him not have an extra option. Yeah, I think that is the best. So we're definitely silencing this, so he doesn't get an extra energy every turn. We're gonna bank, I guess, our 1 mana card here and play the 2. This card has Defender, so I kind of have to attack that first. I could ignore it, but he has the option to choose with the Defender, so I think it's better to kill it anyway. So his deck is kind of more used for playing big units. So as you can see, this Nehemia, a 4 mana 0/7, at the friendly units have Defender deal damage equal to their current health. So he will have also basically 7 attack. So it's a pretty strong unit in itself. Okay, he ain't getting the extra energy now, which is pretty nice. He got a buff though, which is definitely annoying, because it's a pretty strong unit on itself already. Okay. So I have a funny play. So what you can also do in parallel, you can also just attack with 0 attack units. It looks a little bit weird, but because I'm gonna play this, when another friendly clone enters the field, it gets a buff. So by doing it in this order, I basically do buff my clone that I summoned from banking. So we bank again, we gain an extra energy. But remember, I summon a clone, and now because I do it this order, it gets an extra attack, basically. Or it gets +1/+1, so pretty sweet. So Killbox is kind of the card. Friendly units gain +1/+0 for each friendly unit you control. So this is kind of the finisher card. A card that I can't really use now because we are way too early in the game. But it can be a very good finishing card. Wong is a very good card as well in parallel. It is one of the stronger cards. So he's already using his AoE. All units gain DK, so they basically gain poisonous. Oh, we're not gonna concede, of course. They're gaining poisonous. So as you can see, it deals 1 damage to itself and the units next to it. So basically almost all is dying here already. Yeah. I do think we have to bank the kill box because, yeah, this is not a great game so far because it's gaining me 4 energy and I don't have a 4 energy play. My best play that I can do here is playing a 2/2. That's not what you want on turn 4. Okay, so we got one of the best cards in this deck now, Triumph of Europe. Waste the top 2 cards of your deck. Play any numbers of units with total cost of 5 from your waste. So I can play a total cost of 5 straight out from the waste, basically, which have been dying before. Okay, he's playing his... there we go. So now he played his Paragon, which is a 4 mana 7/7 with Defender, which is very strong. Oh, this is awkward. I really don't want to ban the Magma. Magma is such an OP card in this deck. What are we banking here? What are we playing here? Can we bank the Wong? Which I really don't like. It's a very good draw engine for the deck. I do think we have to play 3 on Fear, so playing this now is also not the greatest. I do think we're actually going ahead with banking Wong, just so we can play the 3 on. So we can play up till 5 here. 2, 4, 5. I do think we focus on buffing for now. Could do a draw. Maybe I should do a draw. This can draw clones out of the deck. So at least we have a draw. And a draw also works with the... It is a muster effect, so we can draw more later. Okay, we got 2, so that's already sweet. I think we picked these 2. We already banked, yeah. One of these. Positioning matters a little bit, but this is sweet. Alright. And we end our turn. Okay, here is also a very good card. It's a relic, which is giving me friendly clones have +1/+1. And basically almost every card in the deck is a clone. So it's a permanent +1/+1. A relic is a card that you play until it will be removed. The effect keeps going. Okay, so he did clear there. He has a healing relic there, so it heals his unit back. Okay, I have some multiple plays here. If I play the 3 into 3, so this deals 3 damage, I can make it deal 4 damage with the relic, which is pretty sweet. If I deal 4 there, I can clear it with 3 as well. I can also just play this, which creates a 1/1 and then another 1/1. I mean, I already have the damage, right? Don't really have a great bankable card here. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and do this, I think. So we're doing this, and we're playing this for dealing 4 damage.
Now this feels like a fight.
So we're dealing 4 damage here. It draws a card and it deals 1 damage. So it does a lot of effects. Only works if a friendly clone died, but that happened. So I have a full clear here, which I think I go ahead with. So we're doing this. He can give Defender to this now, but I still do have to trade, so... So at least the stuff is dying. Now the thing is, what card do I bank here? So this is a funny card. Must have spent all your remaining energy on a card. So what I think I'm gonna do is, I think I'm just gonna bank the 1. And then I'm gonna play this. And I will just get a copy of the 1. So we're just gonna make a copy. So you could also spend, let's say, a 5 cost card on this. And then it will be a copy of the 5 cost. Alright. So far so good. Now we are, of course, need to be a little cautious. My opponent can easily have some relic removal, which will make things a bit more tougher. Okay, he plays another Spores, but that will still mean that my left Magma will survive on 1 HP. So that's at least still good. Oh, he removes my relic. So my relic is gone, so now everything dies. But he's running a little low in cards, right? So we get the card draw from this if we would play it in combination with the Skippy, which is sweet. But yeah, I think it's time to make another board here. Ooh, that is a draw. But we might wait with that. This card really wants to bank a unit though, so are we ever banking the Subjugate, which is such a good card in this matchup? Yeah, I think so, right? So I think we do this. Then we bank this one. So when you bank a card, it gets another 1/1, and now it also summons a 0/1 because we're banking a unit. So from just banking a unit, we get a lot of benefit. As you can see, it's a very token-based deck. That's what we're playing towards. I did already, unfortunately, put my kill box in the bank, so I don't have this card anymore, which is the finisher. Okay, Formidable Presence. So he's gonna get... It's a very good defensive card in this deck. It cannot be it cannot die for the 1 turn it's on the board. He does destroy his energy. But yeah, as you can see, he's literally out of cards now. So I do think if I play a Triumph now, because he is gonna kill units, and I can play cards from the waste, and there is a Magma in the waste, which is very, very good. So I can play the Magma, kill this one anyway, and he's literally gonna have no board left for now. That is also a good card. Any damage dealt to in combat is destroyed. So let's say he's gonna play a 10-10. I play this. My 1/1 can kill a 10-10. Which is pretty sweet. Do we have a 3 there? We do have a 3, alright. So I think we're doing bank this card first. Then do this. Play the Triumph. So I want my Magma for sure. Are we going 0? Yeah, I think we're doing it like that. So this card is... We're playing here. Actually, I should have done this maybe first. Yeah, I should have done this first. Because with the 0, I still have 3 remaining mana I can use with this now. And we had a 3 in the deck. So I will just make a clone of this. And now we're doing the Magma as well on this. So we kill the 2 far away. There he goes. Oh wait, I put the... Wait, what did I do? Oh, I gave it +1/+1. I did the wrong order. All good. Should have given +1/+1 to one of my units, of course. But it's alright. Here we go! And now his 2/2s will be off the board. Which is pretty sweet for me. And now he ain't having a board. And because he played such a strong card, which is just making sure I can't go face at all the whole turn, it's a very heavy cost. Yeah, this game is pretty tough for him now. My minions are also really strong. We could play this. We have quite some better cries that we played. So let me show you how we play the Paragon. So now all the muster abilities will repeat itself. Let's damage a unit so we can get through this fast. Gaining more healing. Destroy a relic. Oh wait, that doesn't work anymore now, right? Oh yeah, I should have spent my mana first, because now the Raza took it away. Hehehe. But that's to showcase you how the mechanic works. So we're doing this. If you, because this one spends all remaining mana, and because I still had mana remaining, it spent all the mana away. Which was of course not really what I wanted there. To gain a... And it became a copy of it. Otherwise I could have still spent 3 energy there. Alright, really? He's drawing his other staller. He's stalling the loose, guys. So this matchup is actually a little bit tricky. It can actually be quite tough as well, this matchup. But I kind of just got there in time. And he was running a little bit low in cards. He didn't really get his card draw going.
My turn.
So what is in here? So we can get copies of cards, but not that easy actually.
Let's do some science.
So with all of these, my tokens are gaining a buff. So I will gain +1/+1. We bank a card. I could become a copy of a Wong. Let's do that. We have 5 energy remaining, so I will just pick a copy of the Wong. But no! He gives up, and so we take the victory. Sweet. Plus 15 MMR. So that is the Skippy deck. Then let me now also showcase you. So the Neon deck is a very control-based deck. So let me see if I can showcase you that. It's a bit comparable to like a more warrior priest play style, but it also plays a lot of units. So you don't have to be fully focused on only removing spells. You also do play a lot of units yourself. So you play for the board.
I bet thee welcome.
Oh, we're actually playing against the same person.
Hello.
He's back on his Nehemia, so you guys should be are now a little bit aware what he can do. You didn't really see his big units. My class has some really good removal, which can sometimes be very helpful against him. But I also do rely on a good early game. Let's see if we're going first or second this time. This time we are going second. So there's another upside on going second. With going second, you have an extra mulligan. To make it a little bit more fair, you can mulligan twice, basically. Well, I do like my hand so far already. We have a turn 1, destroy any damage, any dealt damage in combat by this unit, which is very good. We have a turn 2. Could save to take it or leave it. I think it is fine. Oh, I really like this hand. Erase is a really good removal. Banish the unit. So if he plays his Paragon, we can play this and it just dies.
How bountiful.
Alright, he's starting again with the 0-3. Do we bank... I don't like banking Malia that much. But maybe in this matchup, we can get away with it. Yeah, I'd rather bank Void Trapper then. Or do we ever bank Mr. Baron? Baron seems to be a pretty fine play. So now, as you can see, I have a complete different Paragon. This one costs 9. But when you play it, it is incredibly strong. Battle ready means it can attack directly. Also the face. This unit can be targeted by effects. For each effect, relic, and upgrade you have played this game, play a random unit for any parallel with the same cost. So it's summoning a lot of extra stuff as well when you're using it. Okay, he's having a lot of extra energy here. But the cool thing is, this has evasive, so it can ignore Defender. So we could just snipe the 0-3 here anyway. Yeah, let's do that. So I think I'm gonna play this. So after you play an effect, it plays a random effect for the same cost. So I play a random 0 now. I can choose to play another random 0. Oh, I got a silence. Oh, that is insane. I can just silence this away now. Holy, that is incredible. So this one doesn't give an extra energy now. I kill this one. Damn. He is not happy now. He is definitely not happy now. One of his 0-3s died and one doesn't give it energy anymore. So basically, a useless unit now. Man, this card is so OP in this matchup. So I can just do this. I will kill it anyway, just to make the board more clear. Alright, so we play this card. I corrupt the card and I draw an extra card basically. So I make this a corrupted version. Now I draw an extra card, which is pretty good. So we draw 2 cards now. You see my Wong is again. This draws a card for every different type. So it can draw 1 relic, 1 unit, 1 effect or spell. Oh, he's already playing that. That is panic mode, man. Because he literally doesn't have any... This also destroys 3 energy for the next turn. So he literally is stuck with 2 energy next turn. He can kill one of my 2/4s now, but even that is still like not great for him. This is also a pretty funny card. I mean, you gotta get a little bit used to all the cards. For example, this is a very control deck, so a lot of they have extra. Oh, that is such a good draw. So I get take it or leave it gives you basically an extra energy. So I'm taking an extra energy now. Gaining another extra energy. And we could just jam the Wong now.
Open for business.
So I pick an effect. And I pick a unit. Confirm. So I draw 2 cards basically. And I gain +2/+2. So pretty good. Can't attack now because they have Defender and they don't die, so I take damage for no reason. But he's literally not having any energy now. I should maybe bank the Void Trapper there. Yeah, that ain't a wild turn. Alright, I'm gonna show you one of the best cards as well. This card can attack directly, and it plays a copy for free of a card I now discover from his deck. So I could directly play a card for free, but yeah, he wasn't very interested. So we got a really, really good early game. In general, it's more of a control deck, but with the good early game we had, we directly controlled from the start. And there you can see, climbing up to in the Diamond 2.
You could not see the path.
So yeah, a little bit of introduction for you towards Parallel. I wonder if you have any questions. Please feel free to comment anything. What do you think of Parallel? What do you think, or what do you think in general about the game? I would like to know your views. I will also put a link down where you can check out all the information that I shared earlier in the video about the system in general, but also in general your thoughts are where you can have a link directly to the game if you want to download it. Don't forget, if you want to play Parallel, use my referral code. With my referral code you directly get 2 extra packs to get started going, and you can also claim your deck for free if you download it through Epic Games and you win 3 games in rookie mode. And that way you can directly get already one of the meta decks that I just played here on stream or on this video to play. So pretty cool. Thank you for watching. Thanks for Parallel for also sponsoring this video for me. And I hope you got some decent view on what Parallel is all about.